Give me a second. Okay, I won't speak. It's chill. Bam, bam. What the?
Someone needed a butcher.
Prepare to
Coming
battle!
through. I meant to do that. It's not ready.
I did.
I'm gonna need bigger paints. You got it.
May I talk now?
Good idea. Get over it. Whatever. Always handy in a scrape. Cut. First blood. Have I got juice on my chins? Here I come.
How's it, fellow viewers? My name is Mr. Mad Hatson, and I am accompanied with my fellow co-caster, Floopy Loop Loop. So, yeah, let's get this.
Good evening, good evening.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Hope everyone's having a great time. If anyone feels the need to give that chat box a go, by all means, do it. We're just waiting for the stuff to get a go. We have gotten the lobby details up. We're just waiting for both teams to join, just so we can have fun and talk loads of smack. So you ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I hope anybody watching is ready. Should be quite the interesting matchup.
No, most definitely. Yeah, just busy messaging the team players now. They're all in. Oh, it looks like we're gonna get some.
There we go. Well, we've got EG joining.
Yeah, EG is busy joining now. I wonder if the audio is okay. The audio should be starting soon, and yeah, EG is already starting to go through. The coin flip is set up already. Automatic coin toss, penalties, no penalties. ELSA Season 1 qualifier. So I hope everyone has a good time watching and viewing, and I hope the quality is alright. I'm still trying my best to do the streaming thing. I've always, yeah. So it's been crazy. So, I don't know. Like the last game that we tried to cast as Floopy Loop Loop with me now, so that was kind of a fail, and that was a bit upsetting because we were really keen to cast, and it was just a no-go. And yeah, that would have been a nice.
That was a very disappointing situation. That for me.
Yeah, I was a bit disappointed. I was also let down because I just really wanted to cast. I wanted to be ecstatic and have fun with people and make sure they have a good time watching the ELSA qualifiers. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this should be interesting. I think I already know.
Well, both teams are busy filling up the lobby, so we should be almost underway.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be underway very soon. So anyways, guys, yeah, whoever's going to leave that chat, try it. It's horrible. If you really feel the need to lay a comment down, please do. I would like to answer any questions in terms of ELSA wise and the qualifiers, what's going on now, what's going to be happening with what's going on, everything that's going on. And I like to repeat myself a lot, so excuse me. Anyways.
You'll get used to it.
Yeah, man, so what are you expecting from OG, Floopy?
Well, I'm not 100% certain what they're going for with the recent update.
Yeah,
I don't know how that could affect their.
It wasn't an update. It was
their choices.
Nerf dates.
It was indeed.
Yeah, it was horrible. But that's something for another day. You know, Dota likes to just.
At least the Desolator hurts more now.
At least, yes. That's no darts. At least the Desolator's buffed slightly, but.
It's the only thing that's actually better.
Well, apart from Io's little thing that they had.
Yeah, that's
Io's
true.
little buff that he had with his overcharge, it's not half bad.
No, that's true. That's true.
No. What upset you the most about this nerf dash?
Me personally, not much. You know, my versatility isn't that high.
No, we all know that. Anyways, yeah.
But if let me just have a quick glance at the update again. If anything, the Desolator probably, because even though it gains 10 damage, it loses that one armor reduction, which you don't think it makes that big a difference, but it actually does.
Yeah,
also, the Slardar nerfs, they annoy me. I really enjoy him. But I haven't seen him in the lower brackets, my special record.
Oh,
I haven't seen him in the lower brackets do any, real impact. He's not a common pick. It's in the higher brackets where he becomes a common pick, and people actually get some really good use out of him.
Yeah, well, it's only late. It's almost a late game hero, is it not? In terms of support wise.
Well, no, not support wise. If you want to use him as a carry, he actually ends up being quite strong.
All right. Yeah, I know.
Well, especially in the higher brackets.
Yeah, but that's only in the
Like
higher brackets, though.
Yeah.
Well, once everything is
So
going to get going.
I'd be interested if anybody picks in any of the new heroes, especially well, Void Spirit might get a pick.
Yeah, they definitely put that in the captain's mode now. I mean, even Snapfire, I think, is it not? That eventually got added into the captain's draft.
I think so. I'm not 100% certain. Snapfire was one of the heroes that got nerfed though, and one of the nerfs was her ultimate, which is, as we both know, that's just rampage heaven. If you can get if you can get if an entire team in an area and you can release those Snapfire kisses or those Mortimer kisses, I mean, into that single area and hit the entire team, that's a rampage waiting to happen.
No, most definitely, hey.
So
It'll
they
be fun
nerf
to know if they
that.
do actually get that put in.
Wonder if that's going to impact the choices tonight.
Oh, well, we're quite keen to see, and
Because
see how it's gonna go.
I have seen Snapfire in a couple of games recently being used. He's not a hero that they overlook.
Yeah, but Snapfire is a crazy disabler as well with that cookie stun, as well as the more timer kisses with a slow added onto it, the scatter blast, even what is that third ability that everyone likes to use to plow towers with? That's also crazy.
Oh, what's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Is this the shotgun
That's
that
the
just
little shredder.
oh
That's what they
yeah.
call it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean with the little. It's almost like it turns into a Uzi. It's like a normal shotgun turns into a Uzi.
Oh yes, pretty much. What that
That's
effect does is
basically what it
actually
sounds like.
yeah. No, it's all good, hey, but say don't underestimate a.
Wait, I'm not in the game yet.
Yeah, there's no game that's playing yet because everyone's still joining the lobby.
Ah, they're streaming a different one. That's it.
Yeah.
My apologies. I'm just watching different streams here by our ELSA overlords,
No, that's all good. Also, Overlords,
and I was just looking at the.
they're usually re-streaming everyone else's stream, are they not?
Yeah, no, these streams are everywhere. If you go look on the internet, it's been every social media, everywhere. It's been shared
Basically, on any
extensively.
platform, yeah. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that stuff. We're all basically broadcasting on all platforms right now. For those who are
Okay.
keen to watch, you're more than welcome to watch on any platform. We are the exposables. In terms of what kind of game you guys want to watch, there's more than one going on tonight, and I hope you guys enjoy. So yeah, let's get this
Okay.
Let's
Here we
get
go.
this show on the road.
Both teams ready.
Both teams already. Yeah, is the automatic roll. That's what everyone's waiting for. Now, first pick, second pick. Who got the first coin toss? Omnius first priority. Omnius is going to get the first pick. Oh, that's interesting. You think this is going to put them in the lead? In terms of where they're going to go with the picks now and all that stuff?
I do not know.
Ah. Well, this is keen to see, eh? Good. Let us start the game, guys. Well, here's it goes. Ominous Gaming versus Evolution Gaming. Guys, this is Mr. Meta Hudson with my co-caster, Flippy Leap Leap. And I'm going to get a go on this match. So, let's see what happens. I don't know, what do you think they're going to ban in terms, like, obviously, with the bans that they're going to take, will more or less give you the clue of what they might correspond with in their five-man team fights. So I'm not sure what they're going to ban. I haven't really seen most of Origin, Omnius Gaming Origin.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I haven't seen the games recently, but all I know is that most of the
5
picks are
seconds
quite
remaining.
good. And yeah, I don't know in terms of what they're banning.
True.
they're gonna
Going
exhaust
into
their
reserve time on the first ban.
Yeah, they're gonna exhaust their
Radiant
time.
team
Yeah,
ban.
that's a treant.
It's interesting.
Ooh, a slaughter was banned. You think it was a good choice banning the slaughter from
Dire
EG?
team ban.
Well, in the recent update, he just got nerfed. I don't know if how much it's affected him.
That bash is still a problem when it comes to
So
fight
it
because
might have been something
yes.
specific that they.
Yeah.
But Sapphire as well, also just nerfed in the recent update, and also banned as well.
Yeah, they banned the IO. Probably the IO will assist
Interesting.
the slaughter in terms of that.
I assume both captains or teams at least don't believe that the nerfs were strong enough.
Yeah, no, probably not. Like it
10 seconds
was
remaining.
a tiny nerf, but there's still a few things to.
So it's an across the board nerf for both of them.
Yes.
And another one of the nerfed heroes
Ooh, Ogre Magi.
banned.
Timbersaw. They both teams are banning really solid heroes, no doubts.
Yeah, the solid heroes definitely. And first pick is Pangolier. That is interesting.
Yes, that's going to be a great disable hero, especially in terms of carry, unless they're going to go utility Pango, which is also a great malleable support if you really want to play a Pango like that. But we shall see what this game has in store
There we
for
go.
us.
It's a hard support, and they should play him in a very interesting way.
Most definitely is. Shadow Shaman was a pick from EG. This is going to be interesting.
10 seconds remaining.
Both teams taking their time to really.
Okay, so now
5 seconds
with
remaining.
both
Utilize
teams having their
the-
first picks, which combos do you think that they're going to go for? They're obviously going to go. EG is going to go for extra stun hero class now.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see.
Touchdown hero.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Team ban.
I wouldn't be surprised to see EG going with some form of a pushing strat here. If you're looking at the Shadow Shaman there,
yes, most definitely. But they are going. Omnius is really going for a solid pick here. I mean, I don't know if they picked their carries first or
Radiant
support
team
and
ban.
carry. There's a lot of things in between. But they did. EG banned a PL. I'm not sure if OG would have taken it. But a great ban by the Dazzle on the draw. You don't want that silence and that extra support from the back because it does become annoying late game, hey?
10 seconds remaining.
Especially when he sits at the back just supporting everyone.
5 seconds remaining.
yeah,
And the Ags
and the Aghanims on him with the AOE. Is it AOE or is it just all the
No,
entire?
he's
Is it AOE?
He's
The Shallow Grave.
the Shallow Grave was removed with the effect, but his third ability, his healing ability, allows for more bouncing potential and higher range. So that with the Ether Lens can just really take
Sure.
out. It can take out an entire base's creeps if everyone's close enough, or every creep is close enough to each other. That's how far it bounces. It's
Jeez.
crazy. Yeah, that's the Aghanim Scepter upgrade. But yeah, there's a nice Bloodseeker pick from EG. Ooh. They're gonna go for that that solid physical damage.
Bloodseeker is the first real attacking pick, in my opinion, from EG.
Don't underestimate the Underlord. Hey? That thing also has
No,
massive.
no, I know he has potential.
Yes.
But as far as meta goes, the Bloodseeker can really destroy.
Oh, most definitely. It was always there.
Trade.
Yeah.
And I mean, OG's picks with Enchantress and Pangolier, both of them are fairly attacking already. So we should be seeing, if you're going for your normal strategies,
Yes.
utilities and supports coming from OG now.
The support's coming from OG is going to be quite an interesting pick. They might definitely pick
Radiant team pick.
a hardcore support.
See?
Oh, so they're definitely going to probably run a
Interesting.
utility Pango, hey? From what I see.
Well, it seems like it.
Yeah, that's their support is probably going to be a Pango. They're going to choose their second last support now. Usually their mid or offlaner is the last pick, last two picks. So disruptor pick from
Disruptor.
EG. That's going to be a great. They're going a lot of AOE effect, if you know what I mean. Look at EG's
Yeah.
setup. It's a lot of AOE.
Yeah, a lot of the abilities have big AoE influences. You got the silence on the Bloodseeker.
And the Disruptor and the Latch Down from the Underlord, as well as the
Yeah,
Firestorm, Shadow Shaman's Shackles, and that Zap. It can potentially turn into a multi-Zap after a while. It's
yeah, and with the
crazy
nerf
team
on the
fights.
Enchantress as well, it'll be interesting to see how strong her impetus can get. She might just be a support in this. Her role might just be full support.
Probably, yes. So you're probably going to look at an Enchantress and a Tiny in the same lane. And a Pango is probably going to be in the off lane. I'm not entirely sure. It could go any other way. It's both teams are really getting great picks here in terms of team fight. But all I know is that OGs has to they exhausting their pick time now because they know that what EG has in store for them is going to be crazy.
Radiant team banned.
Ooh, Medusa pick. Was that a good mid pick? Was that a mid? That was definitely a mid pick.
It has to be a mid pick, right?
Yes, that was
Yes.
probably a mid pick. The Templar Assassin was banned by EG. Templar.
Very quickly,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
quickly.
So they have
Almost
done their research.
like something in the picks of OG influenced their ban.
Yes.
Because it was done immediately. There was no thought about it. He had that mouse button ready on that
That was
on the
a
thing
very quick
process
ban.
on the TA.
Seconds remaining.
Now EG is struggling out, so they're not entirely sure which hero they want to ban. And EG is definitely going to pick their mid hero.
Invoker.
If it's
That you know what? That is a very good ban if you take the Sunstrike, multi-Sunstrike Cataclysm into account. Could you imagine all those AoE lockdowns and damages with Cataclysm? That's a very good ban.
Well, with Cataclysm,
10 seconds
just
remaining.
everything in total. But like I said, there's a lot of silence and a lot of latch down. So
5
taking
seconds
Invoker
Yeah,
is
but I mean
very
that
risky.
AoE latch down of Underlord with the AoE silence and all that, and then you add the Cataclysm as well in that area. That's a rampage waiting to happen again. So the Invoker is a very good ban.
It is most definitely.
But Void Spirit is a very interesting pick.
Pugna pick and a Void Spirit. Those are going to be some
So
crazy team fights that we're going to see.
So who do you think's taking mid? Still the Medusa? Because
It's most probably going to be the Medusa against the Pugna, to be honest. Hey?
I haven't seen a lot of Void Spirits going mid. I mean, going lane.
What do you mean by that? You just
I mostly see the Void Spirits going mid.
well, mostly they do go mid, but they're also very great safe lane heroes. But like I said, they've got two potential mids. I'm talking about OG now, with the Medusa or the Void Spirit. The Enchantress is also a great mid pick, to be honest, if they have to change it up. But I
Yeah,
think
but the
Medusa,
Enchantress, if you look at that lineup, I think the Enchantress is going to be the support in this run.
you know, the Medusa or the Void Spirit might be mid against the Pugna because the Pugna is definitely going to be EG's mid hero.
OG's side is quite clearly made up with EG, my apologies, side is quite clearly made up with a definite strategy in mind. I just can't quite gather what OG's lineup is. It's not really a ratting lineup.
No, it's not. It's not a very. It's a weird lineup. It's very. They've got squishy, not squishy like Tiny's. Basically, they.
Maybe it's my my Dota ignorance here, but I don't see the combos happening in that lineup.
But we'll see what happens. Maybe they have something in store for us. Obviously, you can see.
I would love to be surprised tonight. That would make my night.
Wow, you can see Void Spirit doesn't get played a lot by the OG member. So as we can see now, both teams are getting ready. Their wards. Void Spirit's going to be their mid, from what I can see in the item base. He's going very carry orientated. He's already got a few tangos up. Looks like they're going to get a smoke going down there. Both teams are already just getting in line. Yeah, there's a smoke from OG. But
Yeah,
is
they're
EG going to
going.
do the same thing? They're looking for a gank here.
They're going hard bottom. They're definitely gonna.
They're going to scoop two
There's
players up here and most probably get a double kill or not,
there
depending.
is definitely an aim at a gank here.
Yes. This is going to be crazy. Oh, they already won in. There's a stun from the Tiny, and here's the Pango with his...
Okay, I think I think the strategy that EG has lined up. I mean that OG has lined up. Sorry, the strategy that OG has lined up is very clear now. They are going for the hit hard and hit fast strategy.
Yes, it was already a gank from OG. Nice.
From EG on OG. It's these EG OGs are
No,
difficult to keep track of.
What is Oni?
Yeah, it's difficult to keep track of. But that was a very quick first blood by OG.
This is gonna be fun.
I know, Tempest, their mid, definitely, they secured their kill for the mid just to get enough gold fluctuation for Void Spirit. They obviously definitely got...
We got Bambi from OG in trouble, yeah. Got Enchantress almost on the dead in the river.
Ooh, almost dead on the river. See, the Pugna is mid by Demon.
And we got the Medusa going safe lane.
With the Decrepify
Okay.
taken first, yeah.
Medusa safe lane against the obvious off lane of Underlord with the Disruptor
That's an interesting
along.
mix, so definitely got the tank.
and the Disruptor going for the harassing off the bat. Yeah, no, the Enchantress is definitely playing a full support role this game.
It looks like, I think, semi-support role, to be honest.
Well, in laning with the Medusa, you know, you don't want to get the Medusa to get as much farm as possible.
Most
So,
definitely, yes.
yeah, you can see this.
It's actually
This
gonna be
Enchantress is
interesting,
staying out of the battles.
A salve already being used here by Medusa. It's quite crazy. Oh, looking bottom here. I see they already had a ward planted. Dai already planted a ward here by Radiant side. They've already de-warded them twice by the looks of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know.
But from what I've seen down here, it looks like the Bloodseeker is the one doing more of the pressing. No, there's
Bloodseeker needs
after
the
it.
ball, mostly.
It seems like after that quick hit by OG, they're being hit back by EG because EG are harassing in every lane.
Yeah, but the problem is
Putting
about
pressure.
harassing is that they're constantly keeping all the lanes pushed up for that farm.
Yeah.
For that farm to be safe worthy.
Up here top, we've got something happening.
Well, that Enchantress is definitely harassing that supports.
OG started to return the
Yeah,
favor
yeah.
again. Now the harassing going the other way. This is going quite. Oh, if that Disruptor hadn't stepped in there, I think Enchantress might have gone for that.
Most
Might have
definitely.
attempted that kill. And down here we've got the Tiny up against the Shadow Shaman.
Oh yes.
Pushed up against the band of trees there, but the Tiny takes a run for it, not knowing where the Bloodseeker is.
Oh yes. That Bloodseeker is definitely getting enough farm from both sides. E.g., Bloodseeker bullets and the Medusa are definitely going to be the main carries in case the mids do fail. Because I know how strong Pugna does get after a while. But so far, it looks like Pugna is winning his lane slightly.
Yeah, that Void Spirit does seem to be pushing it a bit close there.
There is a bit of complications now in terms of they're both magical damage heroes mid, so that's going to be interesting.
You can see the Bloodseeker seems to be going for the 2 Wraith bands off the start. That would be my go if I was playing there. And that would definitely make this game interesting because that is 2 stats and agility items off the bat. It's early game hard attacking, you know.
Early game hard attacking, most definitely. That's where all this farm needs to fluctuate.
Oh, this Medusa up top. This Medusa up top is in trouble.
Myself has been shed by the
Ew.
enchantress, so that's fun. There is support there, that's fun. It's all
Yeah,
good.
the support of the enchantress role is very clear now. The Medusa is actually quite farmed. The enchantress with only the enchantress might get the disruptor here.
No, a wand. Does he have a wand? He does, but that was.
Oh, and the enchantress dies from the tower.
That was a bit of a greed kill there.
Greediness costing her life.
Yeah, greed.
I think we missed 2 kills else. I think I missed 2 kills elsewhere while that happened.
Yeah, OG Spook managed to get a kill off on the Bloodseeker and the Shadow
kills,
Shaman. So that's putting him in the lead. He's already got his jab up.
Those 2 kills putting OG just under 1,000k in the lead gold-wise.
Void Spirit is in a bit of trouble. He has no regeneration, but just managed to get enough for a salve.
This Tiny is chasing the shaman.
Well, the Tiny is based down. The Shaman wanted to go and get the rune, but wasn't successful in the process. But from what I can see, this Pango's farm doesn't look half bad, hey? That Swashbuckle with the Javelin is a potential Aina, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But so far, it's looking good for OG.
There's a jump. There's a jump by the bottom.
Shackling there from the shadow.
They're gonna get a double. They're gonna get a double kill here if they push hard enough.
They're not gonna be greedy.
No, they're not gonna be pushing hard enough. They're not gonna be greedy.
No, they did take.
But I think it is. It is very evident what the strategy is now.
Oh, most definitely.
And it's working. It's working extremely well. My initial assumption of not knowing what the strategy is, well, it's hit hard and hit fast. 6 minutes in, 4-1 to OG with a 1k lead.
Definitely, they have put them quite far actually in the lead now in terms of gold-wise and in terms of net worth. The Dire has actually got a.
It's the bottom lane. It's the bottom lane of OG where all the fun is happening. So our safe lane carry for EG has his 2 wraith bands and boots, but he is the one that is struggling against this off lane of OG.
He's definitely struggling. I mean, Shadow Shaman still has a smoke at his seats if they actually really need to find the need for a urgent gank. But like I said, now they're playing aggressive and they didn't do very well for them.
Oh,
ooh, the Void Spirit managed to kill the Pugna because of the assisted support.
like gank from the Tiny.
Ooh, Tiny's actually doing a great job doing his rotations.
This Tiny is causing trouble everywhere. If you look at that, 4 assists out of the 5 kills that OG have. This Tiny has had a hand in 4 of them.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, OG is 5 kills ahead in this game so far.
Here we go. There's a kill by the Tiny bottom lane. Shadow Shaman goes immediately, but the Pugna is rotated bottom, and
nice kill there from the Bloodseeker.
Down goes our Swashbuckler.
Oh, mid assist always helps a game. That's not half bad though. It could be worse in terms of what their pick is. What their pick that OG made is actually very interesting. It works quite well. From what I see now, what they're doing is insane. There's a rupture from Bloodseeker. There's a swashbuckle in and a toss there from Tiny. That just didn't work very well for him. He's got the avalanche shots.
Might get a kill. Ooh, they might actually get a kill on the
Bloodseeker's
Bloodseeker.
Too quick there. Swashbuckle already has a cooldown. He's gonna go in. He does get the kill.
There it is. The Swashbuckle takes him down.
Oh, here comes the toss though. Is it gonna be enough? No, Shadow Shaman.
The Shadow Shaman
be able to get away. Well done by.
There we go. This off lane of OG is really striving Tiny,
His rotations is insane.
Tiny 305. He's had a hand in 5 of the 8 kills and has 3 kills himself. So that makes him involved in every single kill that OG has so far.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, if you do look at the warding from EG, it's not half bad. They did manage to get 2 extra kills down. Middle tower having a bit of issues. Tiny is, these rotations allowing him to get enough farm going. There's enough XP as well. There's tons of stuff going on there.
Yeah, usually a roaming hero will struggle a bit with XP, but Tiny's been all over the place, influencing so much that he's kept up with the XP and the gold. So, I mean, he's really...
There is a bit of complications now between EG and OG. EG is struggling a little bit, but looks like they're looking on getting a gank top here. Is it safe for the Medusa to be around?
Oh, Tiny is in again just to get the kill on the
Tiny
Underlord.
is insane. He does get relocated. That's fine. That did save his life. Void Spirit coming in to secure the entire kill. Nice. Manages to taunt the Disruptor going in.
Tiny getting out.
Oh, she's going to go in for Ice Queen now. Shadow Shaman's going to go down. A salve is being used.
And Tiny gets another kill.
Oh, there's no regen though. Well done to OG with the
Tiny
kill.
Tiny gets another kill.
That was a crazy rotation from OG.
He's now 5-6.
That's insane. Well, the Tiny just manages to get out. That's okay. His mana regen, everything else is just perfect.
And while this is happening, you have
Bottle and Tiny. Nice.
While this is happening, you have the Pango downstairs.
Ooh, yes, the
on his own, just pushing up.
Bloodseeker. Voidspirit is pitzing the Bloodseeker just a little bit. Unfortunately, bullets does go down. Here comes a Disruptor in for the support. Tiny is probably going to not be in such a good situation. Does go
down. Tiny goes down.
OGTXT just managed to eat all of that damage. Void Spirit are laying out that Ether Remnant soon enough. It's not good. Don't let the card hit the tower, man. Come on, man. Oh, this Medusa's farm is also not looking half bad. But Pango is definitely pushing the bottom lane out completely. Shadow Shaman is there to assist. But are they going to go in
Bloodseeker and Shadow Shaman have both pushed him back.
Yeah,
but they've had to push him back at the expense of creeps chowing away at the tower.
Free gold there for Enchantress. That Nether Ward wasn't a great placement in mid, but it did the trick. They did manage to get the kill, and they do secure their bouncy rune. Only one though.
Yeah.
And they did manage to secure the kill.
Middle tower. It's all gone a bit slowish now. Just have some jungling happening.
Jungling going down from which side? OG just managing to farm up here.
Building up as much money as they can, as much XP as they can.
Because if they do manage to keep the rotation, yeah, like there is nicely stacked camps here for the Medusa to farm off of.
Because if they can get their heroes to get strong and carried, then
that's the entire idea. Yeah. I mean,
and they hit hard and fast, which is where the struggle would be if you're playing a team of carries and not, the old traditional support utility carry.
Tiny and the Pango gets a kill each there down at the bottom lane. Bottom lane is struggling insanely.
Yeah, that's where the problem is. But you'd expect at this point that there'd be a gank, but it's not coming.
Creep waves. Oh no, most definitely. It could be worse. Oh, here comes a Disruptor now with a nice silence on it. Tiny and...
Yeah. Will the Tiny go down? No, he almost gets the kill.
Much damage.
The greed's going to take Tiny down. And Tiny goes down by the Bloodseeker.
Great rotation from EG. But you see, now they're all at the bottom. That gives enough space now for middle and top to push for OG.
Yeah, but that was pure greed by the Tiny that took him down there. When he saw... I think it was the Shadow Shaman just go down. No, it was the when he saw the Disruptor. I mean the Underlord. Sorry, go down enough
Bloodseeker did
to
manage
kill.
get
He just had to go for it.
Well, there's still a fortification from both sides now. That's fine. Space has been created top for OG, and now they're definitely going to take their chance. Enchantress is just farming up in their jungles by the looks of it. Great fight here from Bloodseeker. Bloodseeker does not manage to get the blood right off. Void Spirit does get shackled.
But
he is going to go down, unfortunately.
Yeah, Void Spirit goes down. So does the Swashbuckler and Bloodseeker.
Here comes the avalanche from Tiny. Shadow Shaman is in a bit of trouble.
Dyer's bottom tower.
Okay,
So it does get lost.
yeah, now OG and the Enchantress and the Tiny have retreated back after that team fight turned very quickly into EG's favor.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, there was enough space created. They've only lost 2 towers so far. EG hasn't lost 1, which I guess is good. But in terms of net worth wise, OG is much further than EG.
Is under attack. Radiant's top tower has
Yep, they
Oh, Eon just goes down by the
they
Tiny.
just sprung into the 2k lead as far
OG
as net
Texi
worth.
just manages to hop in there, get an avalanche dying and a toss. That's
As
one
the
way to
top
kill
tower-
someone quickly.
Top tower falls for EG as well.
Bloodseeker's still farming. He's got himself phase boots now and a javelin. I mean, in terms of 15
Yeah, no,
minutes
Bloodseeker's going to continue farming. He needs to catch up.
no, he does need to catch up. That Pango is probably his biggest
Bloodseeker
challenge.
was the safe lane carry. He's sitting on 9 right now. 9, level 9. And the Tiny that was in the same lane as him is level 10. And that's just on levels. I'm not even talking about, you know,
Ooh, we can look at a nice team
net worth and all
battle
that.
there. No, yeah, no, definitely. I mean, from so far from what
I
I'm
mean,
seeing
he's-
now, his orientation
he's
is
a level down, but he has to farm to get that net worth higher than the Tiny.
It's a nice kill there from Pugna. Kill on Pugna's farm is looking great.
Okay,
He's-
Tiny's running down there. Oh, there might be a push here mid.
He has a rotation
There
down
might be a push
bottom
here
from
mid.
Underlord. Look at this now. There's gonna be a great.
No.
Oh, he cancelled it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Tiny with a nice. Does Tiny have a?
No,
blink?
but it
Tiny
looks
has a
like it was a
blink.
mistake to cancel it because now 2 of them TP down. You think there was a mistake by EG?
I think that creep that they tried to TP on got killed in the process because Pango saw it. But other than that, I don't entirely know what their plan is here. All I know is that EG is waiting. for
They
them to
started. The plan switched up completely because then 2 of them TP'd in instead of all 4, and one of them died for the trouble.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the rotation game. Unfortunately, for both teams' sakes, OG does have the upper hand in terms of rotation. They do have most of the ground covered, and their lanes are continuously like, yes, they have lost 2 towers. That's fine. That does put EG in favor in terms of net worth. But if you look at the Dire side, they're 28,000 gold in total. They are literally 5,000 gold ahead of the Radiants.
Yeah,
So
the
that is
farming has
quite
begun on
intense.
both sides now.
Yes.
There might be something happening here in the middle. We're looking at the majority of EG here in the middle.
EG is rotating upwards. I don't know what OG has in store for them, but do they have vision on them? OG is not expecting anything from top. But who's roaming top here? The Enchantress is roaming top. Enchantress needs to watch out. She might be in a bit of trouble if she does manage to go through. EG is struggling with a bit of vision. They have a big lack of vision going on though. There's not much of it. So, I mean,
tower is under attack.
XP wise, you know, gold intake, current gold, Medusa
Tower is under attack.
Medusa always has to be ahead of the curve. Yeah, mid gets taken, bottom gets taken as well. Long time ago.
Yeah, there
actually,
seems
by
to be
the
some
time
progress, but there is
There's a
something happening.
Medusa does use ulti. Yeah, comes a nice ulti and a TP out from Medusa. There is a few stones. Oh, there is an avalanche there from Tiny. He does manage to get it off on the entire team. Enchantress coming out
Yes,
with
but
impetus.
somehow it's
There is a kill there on
Tiny's
the
going
disruptor.
down, and Tiny goes down by the hand of the Shadow Shaman, no less.
That zap does come in handy, but are they ever going to use those serpent wards to the second tier now? Yeah, they do manage to get a bit of vision out. Ooh, Bullets does get a grove bow. That's definitely going to help. Who will that help? There's
a lot of farming, but this is going to stop now. And the
Pango
Pango gets that ball rolling.
Oh,
This
here it
Bugler's going to
comes.
go down
Whoa.
first.
Swashbuckle out. Just
That is a solid team fight, but EG is retreating now from that. I wonder how far OG is going to chase.
OG might chase all the way. Oh, they do have some.
Well,
there we go.
he's using his ulti to get out of this possible death.
Oh, that's a solo.
That is
TP outs.
that is quite interesting. Using it more than a 2-minute cooldown ability for that.
Ah, yeah, no, definitely. No, both sides are showing some great
Okay, well-
gameplay, like, that's for sure.
Seeing as that is EG's main escape in
Ooh,
these
they-
team fights, it seemed to me.
Is a rupture
They
on
don't-
Void
they don't
Spirit.
see
It was very,
Oh, we're
very
gonna
quickly
get it.
disabled.
We're getting a team fight bottom here.
Oh, here it comes. Is Shadow Shaman going to overextend you? Is that a good idea? No.
Under attack.
Ice Queen does know it's not a good
come
idea
on.
to overextend that one. Demon taking
Look,
that
that's
remnant
pushing.
just to get out of it.
OG are falling back. They are not gonna take this fight. They are
I
falling
don't
back.
think they don't have vision there to fight, so it's not a good idea for them to actually initiate.
That was. I wasn't
They do
thinking
manage to
to
get
see.
the
I
outpost
thought
back.
that game was going off.
EG does manage to get some control going here now. They do have vision. EG does have vision here at the Dire Jungle, which is
Roshan
in
happening.
terms of them. Oh,
Roshan happening by OG.
OG just wants to secure that extra life. Extra life always, you know.
This will most likely go to the
It's a team
Medusa.
fight.
But you'll see team fights after that. I wonder if they're taking the cooldown now. The cooldown has to be done by now. Yeah, the cooldown's 30 seconds away from.
Ooh, EG knows that something's up. They just took Roshan. But will they
If
be...
you take Roshan, you gotta push. You gotta go for the gold.
Yeah, no, I mean, Medusa does already have the Mantis
It's
style
just-
up
it's-
now. It's going for the...
It's just a
the-
waste and not. And there's no reason that they'll be taking it to keep EG from getting it, because they are
Most
definitely
yes.
stronger.
They're
in
trying his
this.
luck there, just overextending just a little bit. Ether Lens will obviously...
No, this is going to turn into a full-on team fight. They're going to chase them all the way here. They have to.
We'll see what happens now. He's obviously going to disconnect
Okay.
that Enchantress. And Enchantress
Your
gets zapped quite a
Enchantress
bit.
saves it.
Very close
She
to death.
saves herself.
And she's probably going to go
she's
down.
pulled back.
Oh, here's a nice fight there from Pango coming in with an ulti. Nice swashbuckle. Oh, Pango is going to liquefy himself an ulti. The Pugna,
Underlord gets away by the skin of his teeth. They got the Bloodseeker as well, and the Enchantress just somehow stays alive through it all.
Well, that was a great team fight from EG.
That's
that was
exactly
insane.
what I said. When OG got that, when they got that Aegis, they were gonna go for it.
No, they
you know?
dominated now. Now they still have that extra life.
I've been waiting to see what one of these team fights truly look like. These intense team fights, and OG, their strategy is working out perfectly. They have 5 heroes that can do a lot of damage.
No, they do. They
Straight up
in
damage.
terms of the combo that they took out was you can
They are
see
now
it.
15k
intricate
ahead
combo
and
that they
24-11. Well, if this game goes longer, if the Bloodseeker can get some real farm, then I can easily see this turning. But I just don't see it happening. The Bloodseeker just doesn't seem to get going.
I think Bloodseeker is struggling. Remember, the Pango with he's obviously Pango
Yeah, there.
took his roll down.
The Bloodseeker was the
dominating with the
immediate. He was the immediate target there. Down goes the Disruptor. The Void Spirit will pay for that because he was pushing in quite deep, all the way to the fountain itself.
He's gonna give Medusa a bit of a roll up, yeah.
Yeah, Medusa
Medusa
does
is
still have
gonna
the
go
Aegis
down. Yeah,
available,
that's fine.
and it is going to be used. Will
Now
she be able to
the
just
real
get
fun
out?
starts.
Well, she is rooted.
Oh,
They
he has
go-
the Decrepify. He has the Avalanche from Tiny and the Blinkin. And
Pugna
Pugna goes
goes down.
Medusa
The
really making
Bloodseeker
sure they
is
don't get any
going
leverage.
on that Medusa. The Bloodseeker is running straight back into the lot of them.
There's not much he can do. I mean, the Medusa's farm, 23
Yeah, but
minutes.
he's so fast.
23 minutes Butterfly
He
and
gets
Mantis
away.
Star.
That just surprises me.
Yeah, jeez.
Okay.
There from OG, Demon.
Okay,
struggling
it's
though.
like OG has decided, you know what, taking a tier 3 tower is enough for us for now. We're going to take a breath and re-strategize because they have all split up. We got the Pango farming top, we got Medusa mid heading into the farm, and we got Void Spirit already there with
Medusa's getting
Tiny
right
in the
back at
bottom
it.
farm. This is now from OG. EG seem to be sticking a
Shot
bit
the
closer
follow,
together,
yeah. No,
but
most
they also
definitely.
only seem interested in farming now.
Yeah, well, I mean, they're gonna have to make up
I
all
see
the
with
leverage
with the ages down, it's just back to farming. It seems.
I mean, net worth wise, have you seen Medusa's net worth in the entire game and the items that she has?
Yeah, she along with the Pango. I mean, she is a full 5,001, well, 5,100 ahead of the closest EG player, which is Pugna.
Most definitely, hey. And I mean,
And,
Leviathan's not giving any
Kill
chance to go here.
wise, the Pugna's sitting on 5, the Medusa's sitting on 3. So the Medusa's been farming a lot.
Medusa
that
has been
Medusa-
farming quite a bit.
Has been farming a lot.
It looks like there is going to be a gank
That's
top
Tiny.
line. Teams are going to rotate through. We just don't know when.
The Tiny is just sitting on 9 kills, 3 days, but 15 assists.
15 assists. But Tiny has been actually the one that's
Tiny
been pulling
is sitting
through.
on
Hey, he's
15 assists.
the Tiny and the Pango combo is quite disgusting, but it works.
Oh, very obviously.
Oh no,
This
definitely.
Tiny, this Tiny's having a fun. He is having a fun night.
Oh, this Tiny's rotation is on point.
he's-
There's going to be a. Ooh, there's
He's
going to be a
going
gank.
for the. This was the tree throw, right? With the Aghanims.
Oh, is he going Aghanim Scepter though?
He's going Scepter.
He's
he's
going
not that-
Scepter. Ooh, but he's already
he's
got
in-
the blink, so he's.
So
gonna
he's
great to
he's
save
going for that utility carry. You know, when the utility just does really well
him.
and turns into a carry himself. No, we've got a strong Lekker team fight down here.
Oh, there's a team
Okay.
fight coming down. Tiny blinking in. Yeah, is the toss and the avalanche. Is it going to be
Disruptor goes down. It seems like only the Disruptor will go down. It doesn't seem like anybody else will. Even though EG seem to be, it is OG, seem to be
OG.
pressing the situation. Yeah, they were pressing hard,
No, OGTXT
but just
is
at
pulling
the
pretty
last
hard.
second fell back. They are taking tier 2 though.
I mean, 2 tier 2 towers have been lost there by EG already. 3 actually. I mean, it's not looking so good for EG unless it'll take a miracle for them to pull this one through. Like a great, like at least 2 team fights will be able to put them back to where they're supposed to be and most probably push through an end. But it's still pretty risky to actually point out, see if that's going to happen or not. But
Yeah.
XP wise, no. XP per minute to work off of. It's just insane how what the farm just in general.
Yeah, it's way more than just those kills. They are farming and they are winning the team fights.
Oh, EG is smoked up. Yeah, they're looking on getting a gank here.
Yeah.
on who's
I'm wondering if
running
EG
around.
will.
Tiny is gonna get ganked now. Oh
No,
shit! He
Tiny's-
gets latched
he's
down.
going-
Firestorm.
He has to go down.
Oof! Bloodseeker
Oh.
does get the kill. That was a great kill there from EG. That was a good pick
Yeah,
off.
that was a very good pick off. Smoke up,
Not bad.
find some, take him down. It was quick, it was clean, and they fell back as soon as they got him. They didn't go looking for a team fight. They didn't go looking for someone else. They
They
just
just went straight
Yeah,
for it.
they go for it. They go for it again. It's
They're gonna
that
go for
vision
another
they have.
extended
It's that vision they have there. They can see when sun
Yeah,
they stick
exactly.
together
Pango
and they
does ulti. Is he gonna
Way
get
one of them.
raptured?
Pango has to ulti to get
Oh,
out.
there's no rapture. It's on
Pango is
cooldown.
actually getting away with it, having to use his ulti at the expense of almost a minute cooldown now, but he gets away. pretty much scot-free.
Oh, he just ooh, the Paladin Sword does get a pickup here from Bloodseeker. Oh, it gets transported, but who's going to use that? The Paladin Sword is actually really OP. Because
Yeah,
it amplifies the wearer's regeneration, healing, and lifesteal by 17%. That literally doubles everything. Like, if you have a heart, and you tank and you put this on an axe, a Paladin Sword, my word, you will struggle. Aegis still trying to get their farm up here. Underlord.
Bloodseeker sticks with the Imp Claw. I assume it's for the farming purposes now, but
It could be.
okay, there's a scan by Dire. So scan by OG to see if there's anybody in the top jungle there. They're going to go look for Roshan. But they do that before they even check. So now their scan is down for 3.5 minutes with Roshan not being back.
Well, their scan is down, but it's already more than half cooled down because of the telescope. So they're gonna continuously scan and use it. So
that is true. They can scan quite frequently.
Yeah, pretty much. Pango is kind of just chucking out you a little bit, faking a ulti. If you hear that going, it does cause a bit of tension.
Am I not seeing it or something? Because it seems like Pango knows there's vision there and was taunting them.
No,
am I not seeing it?
There's vision Pango.
There's their plant an obs ward, but there's a sentry ward there, and Pango was standing right on it, busy taunting the other team.
Yeah, no, he was literally standing
there.
Spooked was through.
Spooked was. He was calling them out.
Yeah,
he was calling them out. Okay, we've got OG going for a Shan here. This shouldn't take too long. They are quite strong as it is.
They do obviously want to secure that Roshan. It's pretty dire in terms of having that extra life. No so
EG do know about this though. EG are aware of this. They're coming in, and Roshan is definitely not close enough. Wait,
the smoke has been broken.
They're finishing Roshan. They're getting that.
That turned south very quickly.
That EG just weren't quick enough. They've lost the Disruptor. They've lost the Pugna. The Enchantress went down, but there goes the Shadow Shaman as well.
There, hey? Look at this. Look
they
at
went for the gank, and they were not quick, or they were not quick enough.
Yeah, they just don't have the farm either to keep up with the amount of damage output that OG has.
Yeah, I mean Medusa is what is Medusa? Is Medusa going for a divine?
It seems so, yes. A straight
am I seeing that correct? She's going for a divine rapier.
But Medusa still has Aegis and the cheese. Oh,
that's
Lord is not looking so good.
Yeah, no, they're completely overpowered. This Medusa's on a butterfly, Mantis style, Eye of Skadi, and she's gonna get it.
Just managing to mop up.
And even while the that's Medusa's farm.
That's
while that happened, we get, Void Spirit just destroying as well.
That was some crazy gameplay.
This Medusa can turn the entire game around if OG was in trouble, but I'm pretty sure this is over. I'm waiting for the GG to be called. I mean,
yeah, well, there's not much they can do. You can see slowly taking them.
If they can turn back from this, they deserve all of fame, because OG's just too strong right now.
OG is really, in terms of all the gold and net worth and XP.
OG is real strong. Down goes Shadow Shaman.
Is a bit of problem there.
I mean, if you look at the Enchantress, for example, she was pretty much a full support.
Enchantress was a full support.
And she's pretty much on par with the Underlord. I mean,
the rest of the gang. No, Medusa is already at that point.
Down goes the Underlord. Disruptor, the only one alive. Still no GG called.
No, GG won't be called. They're good fellow. They're good sportsmen. They played till the end. I like to see things like this, but
they
is cocky.
That's
Enchantress.
Yeah, well, it was just between him and his team, so it's not that cocky. Well, also
Oh, no,
everybody
but
watching
still.
on the stream.
Exactly. Well, there's GG
And the
by OG.
G called by EG.
Omnius Gaming does take this for a victory. Well done, Sir OG.
Ominous Gaming takes the first. We will be back for the second in
In about 5 to 7 minutes or so. Then we'll get it
about
back a
5 to
go.
10 minutes.
Awesome,
About 5 to 10.
guys. Catch everyone on the flip flop.
See you in about 5.
See you in 5, definitely. Okay.
Countdown. Yep. Hello, hello. Yeah, the previous one, OG did have quite the dominance, but let's see if Easy can turn it around and give us a strong battle, maybe even a what? Good. Yep. Yeah, it's not a best of three. We have group stages, and we play 2 matches. We work on a point-based system, and that will determine who goes through to the knockouts. Yeah, might need a change of strategy.
Remaining.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Well, for some reason I'm pretty sure OG went with this first ban the previous game as well. Is Treant really that
Ban.
overpowered these days?
Radiant team ban.
He's actually, if someone told me he does a lot of damage early on, he can probably cause some troubles. They're going quicker with the bans this time. Tiny has quickly been banned. He caused enough trouble the previous game, to be disruptor ban.
Radiant team ban.
No, he can see people are banning heroes that cause damage. It's like EG thought, you know what? We showed them how to play this hero. We're not going to allow them to play this hero.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah.
5 seconds remaining.
Dire team pick.
Yeah. So, that's interesting. That's the first one that shows the thinking of the opposition strategy, change in strategy. Yeah, I believe. Yeah, but I believe those first two were purely. That's a good pick. I mean, I know he's been really nerfed, and I said it with the previous game, but I think he's still dangerous. If you play him right, he is really dangerous.
Radiant team pick.
Shadow Shaman again by EG? It's interesting.
Dire team pick.
Yeah, there we go. Do you see Earthshaker? Because Earthshaker can again OG have shown some. There it is, immediately the counter to the Phantom Lancer. The immediate counter to the Phantom Lancer. That's this is interesting.
Radiant team ban.
There's a Viper ban. That's an interesting ban though. That has to be in anticipation of something. I mean, neither of these heroes have a passive that like that, you know.
Ten seconds remaining.
Yeah, this is. But they honestly they're taking much more time with the bans than they are with the picking, and that's actually quite interesting. There's very little reacting. It's well, except for the Earthshaker, that has to be a reaction pick to have someone. Obviously, someone in the OG team is very comfortable with the Earthshaker because that was immediate pick in counter to that Phantom Lancer. There's a Huskar ban,
Radiant team
Kunkka, a Pugna, a Huskar, and an Io ban. Yeah, wasn't he just nerfed in the new one? Or you told me that there's one that I missed. That there's one that I missed. There's mostly nerfed, but one of his, yeah, the overcharge is buffed.
Dire team pick.
Let's see what the spec is.
Clockwork.
Oh, clockwork. That could be fun.
Pick.
Behold the horn of Magnus.
Oh, Magnus for that Earthshaker. Magnus for the Earthshaker. Magnus pulling that team together. That Magnus goes from taking out the Phantom Lancer to making the Phantom Lancer work against the EG.
5 seconds remaining.
No, because
team pick. Timber saw.
yeah, Clockwork and Timbersaw.
Radiant team ban.
This is
Phantom assassin.
EA. That is a. You think that's mid? You think they're going for the standard pub strategy of last mid pick?
Dire team ban.
The Oracle ban.
Dire team pick.
OD gone.
Bad Rider.
Bat Rider as a last pick.
Team pick.
Tide Hunter. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I played a bot game the other day. Don't hold it against me. And I played some Tide Hunter. He's especially with his. It sounds weird. It sounds weird, but it. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay. The game is free to play, but this is what these people are invested in their game. And really won the compendium. These are some mascots. Oh, that is pretty. Interesting. I'm actually thinking that we're gonna get a tiny kind of game out of the Slardar because it's spooked playing him, so we could get a roaming Slardar. I mean, he's got a lot of the same qualities as Tiny, and I've seen it happen before. That'll be really interesting though. Yeah, probably. Yo.
Prepare for battle.
No, it doesn't look like it. it doesn't. Well, they'll be up against what seems to be two melees, unless. No, there is no smoke up this time. There.
30 seconds to battle.
And it is. Nah, I think they've given up on that bottom river. That is pretty much. Yeah, that's interesting. Getting that vision down right away, immediately. Okay, we got. So we got something happening top. Is it? No, let's just secure and run. Okay, Batrider running in. Bottom. Yeah, bottom was just left to be. And there is the creep block. Yeah, giving them a lot of space. Two melees, they're going to need it. They're going to need it. Yep. Much closer. Much closer to their tower now if they need to run back these two melees. Very much harassing, and also it not even slightly. Yeah, no, the Batrider unfazed. He just walks away. Mana is down on that clock. Yeah, but I mean this phase of the game that courier is so slow and getting that regen and all that. You don't want to waste it, you know. You want to save it for the real situation. Oh, bottom. The PL goes first blood. It does look like Slaughter's going to pay the. No, he gets away clean. Slaughter gets that first kill and then makes a run for it and is safe from it. Level. The Magnus is. Ooh, the Magnus did just get a nice pullback there. Just skewered him right under the tower. Took some damage. That'll keep him away for a while. But he gets the ruin, so. Oh, they're diving top. Oh, they're chasing quite hard. They're chasing quite hard. So OG pushing back. Tyrantus courier biting it.
Denied.
Yeah. And down here, I wonder if these two melees of OG down here now they know about the Shadow Shaman. Are they gonna go for him? No, they're not gonna go for him. They can see any TP in, and they saw. That would be bad. Getting this PA off to that start. No, he down goes hard. The OG takes another one.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Sure. Semi support in a double melee. Yeah, they're managing really well. It's you can see in situations like this, it's definitely the player, not the hero or avatar, if you will. Because these guys they just changed it up completely, but they are still earning their lane, it seems.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They obviously realize now that they have this pretty hard early game advantage, but they weren't extending it. They weren't using it often enough. Ooh, there's a bit of a battle for that bottom bounty, but TXT got away with it.
Earth's bounty.
And yep, that Timbersaw mid he's giving a Magnus a problem. But it's that strangely it's the use of that ulti that he's got. It's that experience extra. But there might be a gank here from Batrider, or a double kill if he's not careful. He's not letting up. You think he's willing to put one down for the team, or? And there's no TP in from the Batrider. He's just that confident against this level 6 Timber, and he does not get it. He does not make it. The Batrider goes down. Yeah, that was a bit strange though. A bit greedy for the advantage that they have and the way that they've played.
Tower is under attack.
Double damage.
Right.
Total spawnage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, it was nerfed in one. No, yeah, sorry, it was completely nerfed. There was the detonator that was nerfed. Yeah, this Timbersaw really is giving this Magnus a hard time,
Under attack.
and it's that just the fact that he got that ultimate of his is causing that Magnus all kinds of troubles. But looks like he's getting another gank.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah. I mean, this is a hero that was just nerfed. My apologies. This is a hero that was just nerfed, and he's just controlling this mid lane completely. But he's still quite OP. I mean,
Dire's
you're looking at OG. Yes, they are in charge of this game thus far. I mean, we're under 10 minutes in, but he's very aggressive.
middle tower is under attack.
He's gonna go down. He's definitely dead. Down goes.
Dominate.
Rotation pays off.
Dire's
That is quite interesting. And look who it is. It's the Tiny from our previous match, ladies and gentlemen. The Tiny from our previous match showing his rotation skills again. Yeah. Yeah. No, definitely. Well, something's happening top because you think they might just be going for the outpost. Oh, no, it seems like EG might be in trouble. That PA is pushing up quite high.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Oh, the Batrider is. This Batrider cannot make it. Sure.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So Batrider has taken.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Old you good.
Fortune's changed.
Dire's top tower is
Makes you
under attack.
price.
Bounty.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yep, that is true. That reduction is definitely, it influences a lot.
Double damage.
He uses the ulti just for that kill.
What time is it?
He used the ult. Yeah, you want personal opinion or statistically? Statistically, no. I think they're farming. Both teams are actually farming quite hard now. I don't think they're going to go looking for a team fight. My opinion, I would have done the same, just to get the kill. You know, you just want it when you're playing.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah, Dire are protecting him.
Tower is under attack.
Dire's
Yep.
bottom tower is under attack.
Radiant's middle tower
EG are now sticking together. They're starting to stick together much earlier than the previous one. Awesome.
Middle tower.
Wow, going for the tier 2. Going for the tier 2. It'll be interesting if there's a rotation here from
are fortified.
OG.
Dire's bottom
might
tower
need to
is
just-
under attack.
No. EG fall back. Sure. That tier 2 glyph does damage. And there comes the Echo Slam. Echo Salami. He takes 2 and the Batrider takes
Tower is
the other.
under attack.
Radiant's top tower is
That was quite good. That was fun to watch.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Radiant's middle tower.
Nope, I'm pretty sure Smooth. No, they let it go. They're letting it go.
Radiant's middle tower
Yeah,
is under attack.
he's in the river. You can't catch him. Look at him. He's got nearly a 500
Under attack.
movement speed. Yeah, but he gets literally more than 100 moving speed just by being in the river. I think there is. Slow only sitting on 1 hit though. He's got to get a couple more into it. And there's the bash. Will Timber get out? Oh, there comes the Magnus.
Radiant's middle tower is killing spree.
Yeah, I think I think OG just decided, let's go have a look. Maybe we find something.
One horn will do the damage of two.
Oh, that blink dagger is enough. You just checked that earlier team fight. Blink Earthshaker. That's blink Echo Salami. That's all. No, OG's very strong again. OG's very strong again. They didn't have exactly the same sort of pick.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hit nobody. No. That Timber is going down. But I'm pretty sure the Slardar is going down as well. Oh, there it is. Echo Slam. Look at that damage. Suffering the thing up. Oh, there goes another one. Down goes the tide as well. The PA is farming up while all this is happening. That is the scariest of all. The PA is literally just putting, she's farming, she's putting time into farming. While all of that happens, the PA is just gaining XP and money. Look at her net worth. I mean, they've got the top 3 net worths, OG. They've taken a hard control of this game again, but that net worth is ridiculous, and she's hardly in the fights. You know what? I just did EG just call a GG? 15 minutes in. I didn't even see that. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't even realize that happened. Well, maybe the GG was called, because if you're looking at it, you're 60 minutes in, you are 18-3 behind, and you are 11k. There's an 11k lead. I mean, you already lost the previous game. Maybe your mindset isn't right, and you just decide, you know what? Why should I waste my time with this? Or I don't know. Maybe someone has a family emergency. You don't know. I mean, well, this isn't TI. We aren't sitting in a booth somewhere. These people are normal people with families, so maybe there's a family emergency. But that is 60 minutes in with no real threat on the fountain being GG being called. That is. Yeah. Well, the main thing, the interesting thing, actually, if you'll put it that way, the interesting thing is the one who we thought in the beginning was doing quite well, Demon from EG, Timbersaw, the mid. He was controlling the mid. As soon as they went to team fights, it didn't go all that well. He's the one that called GG. It's just a very interesting time to call GG. Only 16 minutes in. Yeah, no, that was very fun. You can clearly see what EG have planned with their picks. You can clearly see what they're going for. Unfortunately, they seem to be walking into it's like they make it too obvious almost. Definitely not a bad team. You could see definite good qualities in all of their play, but they're just making the picks a bit too obvious. The combos a bit too obvious. And and some picks just not happening at the right time. I mean, if you're looking at the Phantom Lancer pick without the Earthshaker ban, that's a bad call, and it didn't even end up being used that much. But still, it's they just need to work on that. Other than that, they still have quality. I mean, yeah, I actually thought in the second game for a moment there, it really looked like they were making a comeback, just taking tower after tower, and then all of a sudden it just threw back in OG's favor again. Cool. Have a good night, guys. Cheers.